Hi kids, good morning, how are you? I hope all of you are fine and please let me know if you can listen to me. Please, my dear kids, it's a pleasure to be with you today and please let me know if you can listen, if everything is fine. Luis, Julie, Ana Raquel, Ivanita, Thais, Rios, Valle Serrano, Liu, Gael, Gali, Nati. Please let me know, my dear kids, if everything is fine. If you can listen to me in order I can continue. Please, my dear kids, tell me if everything is fine. Can you listen to me? Okay, thank you, Vale. Thank you for telling me that everything is fine. Thank you, Gael. Okay, so I just want to thank you, Anna. Thank you very much, my dear Thais. I want to apologize with you, my dear kid, because I couldn't be with you yesterday. I was kind of little sick and it was not possible to be here in the class with you. So sorry. But I'm here in order to continue working. Thank you, Rafa. Thank you, Luis. Um, to continue working and the class of yesterday, thank you, don't worry, thank you, Leonardo, for your correction. Yesterday, in the class of yesterday, I was vocabulary, my dear kids. It was the phrasal verbs. So please, I know that the teacher here told you not to do the activity, and that's fine. So I just want to tell you that the class of yesterday was just vocabulary. It was phrasal verbs. Remember, my dear kids, that the phrasal verbs are going to be the words that we use in order to have a more natural expressions because they are usual words. Okay, and remember that phrasal verbs are going to be verbs formed by two words, the verb plus the most of the time a preposition, okay, and they are going to give us a different meaning from the normal one that we used to have, okay. So can anybody tell me one of the phrasal verbs that appeared yesterday in the activity? Because yesterday the pages were just related to that one, to phrasal verbs, okay. So can you please let me know if you remember one phrasal verb from the book of yesterday, my dear kids? Please let me know. And meanwhile, you answer to me. The class of today is just in order to work the vocabulary of the workbook. So I don't know if you have in there your workbook. We have to practice. Do you remember that I said that this part of the workbook that has the vocabulary section is pretty important for you, my dear kids, to find out the meaning of these words in order you can practice them, because that is the way that you are going to have more vocabulary. That is the way that you are going to continue getting more words in order to express better yourself. It doesn't matter if you know perfectly all the grammar if it is not enough vocabulary for you to express yourself. So can anybody please in the chat tell me a phrasal verb, one of the ones that we have in the book, and the meaning, and you can tell me the meaning of these words, please. One of these phrasal verbs, please, my dear kids. And remember that phrasal verbs are going to be, in this case, we have separable ones and unseparable ones. So can anybody tell me one separable phrasal verb that you can't remember? We have, let me check. We have the separable ones and the non-separable ones. For example, we can say that one of the non-separable ones are come in, okay? That is a phrasal verb. You can say, maybe you didn't remember, but these ones, come in, come is the verb, and in is a preposition, so that is a phrasal verb. There are more common than the ones that you can maybe imagine, okay? So, can you please tell me one phrasal verb that you can remember, maybe, or from the ones of the books, or from the ones that you previously know. Please, my dear kids, and I'm going to present for you in a moment the ones that it's supposed that you had to work yesterday in the pages of the books. So don't worry. Maybe we are on Friday, my dear kids. You know that on Friday we have the mid session. On Friday we can answer these two pages that we didn't do yesterday, and it's not a big deal because we have, in this case, just vocabulary section or vocabulary words. There is not a real grammar part that we have to work, but a little bit, because I am checking for you some information that I would like you to, well, the one that I was going to give you yesterday. Okay, my dear kids, so I read your comments. Let me check. Okay, a little bit, my dear kids. It says, Gael, between, together, and separated. Okay? That is correct, my dear. Breakdown, excellent. Gali, Anna, pretty good. Stand out, okay, pretty good, Gali. Look forward to, yes, of course. Luis, sort out and give up, excellent. Gael, carry out, exactly. Gali, look into, perfect, my dear Gali. Gael, blow out, and Gali, to fix a problem we use sort out. Excellent, pretty good. So in this case, as you check, my dear kids, as you have already told me, all of them are going to be just vocabulary. In here there is no grammar to explain, okay? There is no grammar to explain. The only thing is that you have to understand the meaning, and the meaning that is pretty important, but also let me check, but also the use, because some of them, as we have already said, some of them are going to be separable ones, some of them are non-separable ones, and other ones are going to be both. You can use them as separable ones or non-separable ones. So in this case, that is the most important part. I know that the meaning you are going to be learning by practicing. There is no other way to learn vocabulary or phrasal verbs but to practice. So in this case, that is the most important thing, that you can search if it is a separable phrase or a non-separable. When we say that it's separable, we are going to place in the middle of the phrasal verb, we need the noun, okay? I can say, put your sweater on, or put this sweater on. If you check, sweater is going to be the noun, and it's going to be in the middle of the verb and the preposition, and if it is not separable, you say, put on your sweater. In this case, put on is going to be separable or non-separable one. And the only thing, or the only way that you can find out that is that way, to make a research if you can do it or you can't. Okay, that is, I think, the most difficult part of these ones. Let me check. I don't know if I have already placed this. Okay, my dear kids, I'm going to present for you the vocabulary of yesterday, because today, if you have already checked sorry. If you have already checked today, the activity in classroom, my dear kids, is just to answer some pages related to vocabulary. So it's not a big deal in there. You have just to check the information that you have, and it's just vocabulary. Okay, my dear kids, let me check. I have this, and I have already finished to present. In order to present for you this word, my dear kids, I'm so sorry. It's because I was yesterday like uh, I couldn't think. I was feeling a little bit bad, and now I want to present this for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to show it, okay, for you. I'm ready. Okay. So the first one that we have in here, my dear kids, the first one that you can see in there is going to be to blow out. Okay, it says to blow out is to use your breath in order to make flames stop burning when it's your birthday and you blow out the candles. Okay, it says in here, but we have another meaning that is the one that we are checking in the book. Blow out is the one that we normally use for the candles, okay? Or for fire, or for a match that you blow out. But there is another meaning that it says in here, what causes the tire blowout and how to prevent it. Blowout is also when the tires of a car or a truck or whatever, any kind of tire, you know the meaning of tire, are the ones that uses the car in order to run. So blow, another meaning of blowout, besides the one that we do with our mouth to the candles, is going to be to explode in the case of a tire, talking about the cars. Okay, my dear kids, the other one is, if you have already checked in here, break down, and in here it says breakdown has a lot of different meanings, and we have to check the context of the idea in order to know which is the one that we need. And here it says stop working, cease to continue, so not continue doing something, to lose control of emotions, become very bad, or separate. So in here it says stop working when we talk about a machine or a vehicle. It means a car. Okay. Oh, the refrigerator broke down, so not working anymore. Okay, it says to continue about a relationship or a process. That's why you say, teacher, I broke down with my boyfriend yesterday. It means that you stop and you finish that relationship. Okay, we broke down. Okay, let's go with the other one. And the other one is look forward to. That is the one that was explaining my dear Gali. Okay, look forward to plus an object, or you can use look forward to plus the verb with ing. It says, I'm looking forward to my birthday. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. It says in here to be excited, to be waiting something. With that emotion that you want it to happen now. Okay, so that is to look forward to. Maybe you can say, teacher, we are looking forward to see our friends again. We are desperate to look at them, to see them again, to have or to spend time with them again. Okay, that is look forward to. We continue with the other one, that is look into. Look into, it says in there, that is to investigate, to research, okay? And you have an example in there. I will look into the problem. It means I'm going to investigate about that situation. I'm going to make a research, okay? You can research by using books, by using social media. You can investigate by asking questions to people, okay? So that is going to be look into, to make a research, to make an investigation. Okay, the next one it says in here, that is search out. Okay, what is to search out is to find the solution to a problem or difficult situation. To find a solution or a problem to a difficult situation. The other one that we have in here is going to be stand out. Okay, stand out is to be very noticeable, okay? That something is different from the rest, that something can be seen clearly among the rest. So that's why here I have a girl that is wearing a red, like blues, long blues, and the rest are in black. And the other one is the same, a lot of umbrellas, one is red and the other ones are blue. So we can say that that red umbrella stands out among the others. It means that it's different. Okay, my dear kids? And let me tell you the other one. It says work out. Work out, which is the meaning, is to exercise in order to improve one's health or your physical fitness. Okay, and the example in here is Ivan works out 5 days a week. He is in a great shape. So work out, it means to work your body in order to be fit, in order to be healthy. Okay, my dear kids? Um, Tell me if you have any doubt related to this vocabulary, please, my dear kids. Hello, Jimena. Hello, Alex. Luis Moncayo. Look into when we try to find out an answer to something. Excellent, Luis. Gali, to fix a problem, we use sort out. Excellent, my dear. Okay, so now in order to finish, because it was just vocabulary, and today also we work with the vocabulary of the workbook vocabulary section, my dear kids. So please tell me if you have any question related to this, related to the words that we are going to use, or related to these phrasal verbs. Please, my dear kids, tell me if there is a question related to this. Please, let me know. Let me know if you have a question related to this. So I just want to present you or to remind you which is going to be the activity for today, my dear kids. Today you have to answer pages 108 and 110. 109, no, just 108 and 110 that are related to the vocabulary and the phrasal verbs, okay? And on Friday, don't worry, on Friday we are going to answer together the activity that it's supposed that we had to do yesterday. So don't worry related to the pages of yesterday. Don't worry about them. We are going to answer on Friday, okay? And if you had already answered them, thank you very much. Don't worry the rest of you. Please let me know, my dear kids, if you have any question related to the phrasal verbs. Julie says no question. Jimenita says no questions. Okay, my dear kids. So again, thank you for yesterday that you didn't have the class, but now we are ready to continue. No question, no question. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my dear kids. So now everything is clear, everything is fine. I'm going to ask you the big favor to go, as always, to answer right now the pages and to send them in order we can check it, okay? So remember, my dear kids, not to forget to write your complete page. Please, not don't